Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a Indian food tier list. Now, a lot of you might know that I just did a challenge in the month of June, eating Indian food every day for a month. That challenge is not over because I plan to keep eating Indian food, just not every day because my wallet is very injured right now. And I might make some homemade Indian food in the future as well, so definitely look out for that. It's been a crazy month and I just think it would be interesting to put everything I ate onto this tier list. I know I rated them each out of 5 individually, but seeing it as a group and being able to compare each food to each other clearly like this, it might be a bit interesting and add some more things I didn't even know about for myself. So without further ado, let's just get started. Well, actually, before we start, a quick little explanation. So obviously C is bad, B, A, and then S, really good. And then there's butter chicken at naan level, which, yeah, even after... I'm a simpleton, what can I say? Even after this whole month, I still feel like butter chicken and naan is irreplaceable for me in my heart. It's not my fault that I like it so much, okay? They made it too good. Day 1, we had some biryani. Biryani right off the bat. I think the specific one I got was goat biryani. That was actually incredible. So I don't even think it's an S. I think it would be better suited to be butter chicken and naan level right off the bat. I was not kidding when I was so blown away in that first day. It is one of the best things I've ever had. Not just Indian food, just food. Definitely worthy of butter chicken and naan level. Second day is chat papdi. Now this thing, it did not look like what it looks like in that photo, because in this photo they've got all sorts of extra stuff. They got the pomegranate seeds. I was promised pomegranate seeds. I guess the people, the restaurant I ordered from just didn't do it well. But also, I don't know, it was just a little bit less up my alley than like a warm food. I know it's supposed to be a palate cleanser or appetizer, but I think I do know that I prefer warmer, like Indian savory foods than just straight up cold. So I'm tempted to give it like a B plus sorta. I'm just gonna place it at B for now. I rated it pretty high during like that individual out of 5 rating, but after trying everything for that month, just comparing it to everything else, that can't be more than a B. Sorry, not for me. Day 3, we got paneer tikka masala. This thing was crazy. The paneer, I don't know, it's just so satisfying to eat. The flavors really complement each other. It's almost like a butter chicken. It's a very close at the S tier. I would eat it. Day 4, we ate pav bhaji. This thing was highly suggested. It took me a hot minute to find it, and a lot of y'all were like, that's not the real pav bhaji. Like, you got scammed, Chris. It was alright. I'm not going to say that it was blow my mind good, but the more I ate, the more I liked it. And I actually did like the buns, even though they're supposed to be wrong. They were super fluffy, so it's going in an A slot for me. I ate it like a hamburger, and apparently that's not what you're supposed to do, but a lot of the comments below were like, I'm gonna try to eat it as a hamburger next time. So maybe, you know, your boy is onto something. Who knows? All right, day 5, we have butter chicken and naan. This is one of my all-time favorites. Butter chicken and naan, you just can't go wrong, right? I'm gonna have to probably put it in like just kidding, y'all. Butter chicken and naan it has its own category right here of how good it is. So of course it goes with the butter chicken and naan tier. That's crazy. Like, there's nothing better than dipping some freshly out of the oven naan, some butter naan, get a little extra with it. Dip it in the butter chicken and just... it's so good, y'all. I need some right now. My mouth is salivating doing this tier list. I'm not gonna last. Day 6, we had the tikka platter, or like this sizzling plate of tikka assorted meats. It has some like kebabs, it has some fish, it had a whole bunch of chicken, beef. It was crazy up in there. But then I remember the lemon burning my hand because I don't know why they put the lemon onto the hot sizzling plate, but that was pretty mind-blowing. Like, I didn't even know what to make of it. There were so much things going on. I would say definitely at least an S. Next one is dahi bale. Again, kind of the same thing as chat bapti. The place where I got it from didn't have all those extra things with it. I don't think they made it well. Judging from the comments, y'all don't think they made it well either. Again, I'm also not super hot on the cold foods. So this thing is gonna have to be around the B tier. Makes sense, along with chat bapti. This just helps me categorize and understand what I like and what I don't like as much, so that I can avoid, you know, wasting my money on the things I don't like to eat. Day 8 was a very special day for me. Chicken karahi, man. That thing is like butter chicken, but somehow more nuanced. It's got like more complex flavors, less one tone in the butter chicken, although I don't mind at all. Having said that, it's gotta be butter chicken and naan tier. Chicken karahi, go get yourself some. Day 9 was actually an even more special day. We got the masala dosa, and without saying anything, first of all, masala dosa is always the top highest tier on your tier list. It doesn't matter what category it is, it's just all the way to the top. If you haven't had dosa, you haven't lived, my friend. I thought I was happy in life until I had dosa, and I was like, oh, this is true happiness. Honestly, the outer thing is so crispy, it almost tastes like cheese. It might actually be cheese, I don't really know. And then you just take it and you dip it. Don't eat it like a burrito like I did, except that was actually kind of satisfying to eat. I might eat a few more in the future like a burrito. In the comment sections of my past dosa videos, y'all were like, yeah, I might eat it like a burrito. It's clean, it looks satisfying. You know what? Try it, homies. Try it and then tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, masala dosa, butter chicken and naan tier. No questions asked. Day 10, we got veggie pakoras, veggie pakode. By the time I got the takeout home, it was not as crispy, so much regret for that. Probably should have just eaten it in the car or in the restaurant. I'm a shy boy, so usually I'll try not to eat in the restaurant. But it's a classic and it's beautiful. It tastes amazing. A lot of you tell me to try pakode on a rainy day and drink some chai with it. That sounds magical to me. I love the rain, and I'm for damn sure I'm gonna try that. This is the S level veggie pakode. Mango lassi. We tried that on day 11. That was the refresher that we needed, the reset palate. Honestly, that was way better than I thought it would be. This thing is not just another drink. This thing is like, as some people in the comments keep saying, this is an emotion. I feel like mango lassi is a whole emotion of a beverage. It's crazy. It's so fresh. It just feels like you're downing some mangoes liquefied, fresh for your consumption. S tier. Day 12, we had some leftover Indian food, and you know, leftover Indian food, surprisingly, it somehow tastes even better. I'm gonna have to put it at a butter chicken and naan tier, especially because most of the leftover stuff I had included the biryani, which is also in this section. And then our first official dessert, first one I've ever had, that was an Indian dessert, Rasmalai. And y'all were saying it's made with cottage cheese. I kept saying it was made with rice. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a huge sweets guy. If I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna choose savory most of the time. Having said that, this was really good. I actually enjoyed it, even though I don't really go for desserts. That's saying a lot. And there was nothing weird about it. There was no like weird savory spices in the dessert. It was straight up a dessert. But again, the place where I got it from didn't seem that great with it. Like, I don't live in India, so that's kind of to be expected, I guess. It's not very authentic. Rasmalai on the A spot, firm. Day 14, we got the cure, you know what I mean? Just kidding. Kukure. I've been working on it. Kukure. I don't know if that's the masala munch is the flavor I got, but... And after I ate it, in the comment section, I was just stunned because a lot of y'all are saying like, dude, Chris does not know the story behind the kukure, that there's plastic that's made with plastic. And I'm a little scared now. Like, I've heard of microplastics. It tasted really good, but did I eat a bunch of plastic that day? Because I finished the pack. I'm gonna give it a C just because I feel like that's true, and that's really bad, right? Why would you sell plastic to anyone to eat? But it tastes like an A, so do what you will with that information. Day 15, we also had a palate cleanser, just like mango lassi. Wasn't as good as mango lassi, but it was the Royal Falooda. It did surprise me and blow me away. This is like a Indian milkshake, sort of halo from the Filipino side of things. Even though I've never had a halo yet, I imagine that's what it might taste like. And there was like vermicelli noodles in it. I didn't think it would work, but it did work. And the ice cream was great. Everything else in there was great. Not as good as the mango lassi, which is why it's getting an A. Still really nice and decadent. Day 16 is the aloo gobi. Potato, cauliflower, in some tomato sauce. It was pretty good. I got a really nice first impression. It tasted really homey, home style. Compared to everything else I've had, you know what? It's falling a little short for me. Not too short though. I'm gonna give it an A, and keep in mind this is an A+. Maybe I'll put it on top there to indicate the A+. Day 17 we have kheer. I really don't think I'm saying that right, but it reminded me of rasmalai. Again, I called it like broken rice in sugar water, and that was totally wrong. It's again cottage cheese, just like rasmalai. And I feel like I liked Rasmalai a little bit better just because it was more solid, and maybe it's because the restaurant didn't give me a damn spoon. I had to eat it with a fork. Y'all were laughing at me in the comments like, who gave this guy a fork to eat kheer? Regardless, is going in the A, just slightly below Rasmalai. Vada pav is next in day 18. I actually thought someone made this up. It wasn't authentic, but a lot of you were like, no, it's 100% authentic. We eat this in Mumbai every single day. It tasted pretty good. I think I underrated it, and especially because because the tamarind chutney was super watery, but the vada pav itself, it was actually pretty delicious. So I think I'm upping the rating a little bit to an S. I believe I gave it more like a A-B rating on the day of, like a 4.2 out of 5 or something ridiculously low like that. It deserves an S. The redemption arc. Gulab Jamun is day 19. Honestly, I thought this one was going to hit pretty hard, but it kind of disappointed me, although again, you guys said it wasn't made that well at that restaurant, but it was kind of cold, it was kind of spongy. It was not my cup of tea. You guys did say to not eat it cold, to eat it hot. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I was gonna rate it a B, but I'm gonna leave it at an A with the other desserts. All right, day 20, it's just a whole chicken. Nah, day 20 we did Willet butter chicken. My mom made these nice drumsticks, chicken drumsticks. It got to like midnight, I had the munchies. Couldn't wait till the next day, so I just ate it right there and then. 5 drumsticks dipped in butter chicken sauce, whatever I had left over. And it was 100% 5 out of 5. But it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't the butter chicken and naan experience I was looking for. So I'm gonna keep it at an S, but it did butter chicken for sure. Day 21 we have chai because my stomach was doing things after downing 5 chicken wings slathered in butter chicken sauce right before I slept. Bad idea, don't do it guys. But the chai really helped out, and chai is just one of my favorite teas of all time. I've had it made for me once authentically by this college friend of mine, and ever since then I've been just drinking chai, putting some milk in it, putting some sugar in it. So chai is an S. Chicken Vindaloo on day 22. This one, the restaurant again made it kind of weird, like it was super oily, but from some of the Google images I've searched up, they all look a little bit more oily than like the other gravy based dishes. So maybe chicken vindaloo is on the oilier side. I'm gonna have to leave it at an A because I feel like there's way better options if you're looking for a gravy dish than chicken vindaloo. I could be wrong. Fun fact, I didn't even realize that aloo was in the name chicken vindaloo until someone pointed it out in the comments. That's why I had a potato when I thought it was a chicken. It's full of potato. Peshawari naan is day 23. Now, of course, a lot of these dishes are also eaten in Pakistan, but this in particular is naan, which is originated from India, but it is a very Pakistan way of eating naan because Peshawari is a state in Pakistan. So just trying to respect every culture that has to do with the food, you know. Just try my best here, y'all. It was pretty good. It was a bit on a sweet side. I would rather go for just butter naan straight up, but Peshawari naan is not holding any punches back. It really hit the coconut in there really nice. And some other nuts, giving it the A spot. Masala Dosa, no, Masala Soda. I'm getting burps just thinking about it. Day 24, Masala Soda. Almost spat that out all over my car. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not my cup of tea at all. It's basically soda with masala powder, and I feel like they put a lot of masala powder in there. I cannot do it. So this is by far, like, I didn't rate it, but if I did, it would be around like 0 out of 5. Maybe I'll grow into it in the future, but not for now. For now, it gets its own category below the C. It's Masala Soda category. So there we go. Raita is day 25. Nothing wrong with this one. It's like a great, nice little palate cleanser. I kind of like it better than the other 2 cold dishes, the dahi bala and the chatpati. So raita, especially if you dip it or you mix it with a hotter sort of gravy dish, I feel like that would just be amazing. Dip some butter naan in there. Ooh, raita going in A spot. Kulfi, finally found some kulfi in day 26. Oh man, it took me a while. Tasted pretty good, but I feel like I didn't have a very fresh kulfi experience. There's definitely better ones out there. Still, the ones I tasted, it's like a A minus, almost a B. But I'm gonna be on the lookout for fresh kulfi. Onion kocha. This reminded me of stuff that like my mom makes. She stuffs some of the very thin pancakes with like, I don't know, onions and other little meats. And the onion kocha or onion koche is right up my alley there. Brings me back to my childhood. It's always nice to see like cross-cultural things that are kind of similar by coincidence. Like these cultures know what tastes good and how to do it. So it all kind of looks similar. I love when stuff like that happens. It's gonna be a high A for me, onion kocha. On day 28, we had onion bhaji and gobi pakora. I feel like I didn't get very well made for both of them, is what it is. We trying out here, restaurants over here, I don't know. It was still really enjoyable. I'm definitely thinking an A for now. Maybe an A minus because I didn't enjoy the gobi pakore as much as the onion bhaji. Alright, we have 2 left. Day 29, chole bhature, or like chana puri, maybe not. I don't know what up with that. It was on the menu as chana puri, so I'm just completely confused over it. It is definitely S tier. This thing is a high S, okay? It's almost butter chicken and naan. You know what? I'm just gonna put it like right in the middle of it because that is crazy. All right, and the last day of the official challenge ended with samosa. I just wanted to keep it simple, and I definitely didn't run out of budget. Notice how I only got one samosa. Samosa S tier, classic Indian food S tier. So I did learn that I have these 5 dishes up here that just makes me really happy, and then I have a whole bunch of dishes in the S tier that also makes me happy. That's a lot of things that I can just order whenever I go into an Indian restaurant right off the bat, and that gives me a lot of confidence for the future. Like, I'll never be stuck trying to order something at an Indian restaurant and then get it wrong and I don't like what I ordered. That's never gonna happen anymore unless I'm really out of it, tripping or something. Now, thank you guys so much for supporting this series. Again, like I said, it's gonna keep on going till infinity, so subscribe up because you don't want to miss all the more Indian foods that you guys recommended that I haven't tried yet. There's gonna be other food videos. I post pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day, so subscribe up, notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.